Hello, all my space people. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. I've been having some requests to see the bridge of our new Venture class, Galaxy class starship. I am inside a light currently. As you can see, it's very nice and lovely in here. Yes, there you go. Okay. um, the bridge that comes with every starship is always the default bridge, and I have not ever changed the default bridge yet, so it's the boring old one. Actually, I did look at it a little bit earlier, but standard bridge is what all starships come with by default. And so without changing anything, this is the bridge that you would get on the ship. So I'll show you that first. And it's boring. Absolutely nothing to this bridge. It's just a boring old bridge. It allows you to go to your ready room, and that's about it. It's pretty standard crappy bridge. And very large. I don't see the need for it to be this tall. But anyway. So standard bridge is suck. But you can thankfully change your bridge by going to the ship tailor here, customize your ship, and interior. And this is where you can select all the bridge types. Now there are several that you can buy in the C-store, and as you can see I don't have several of these. I'd have to purchase them, which I am not going to do because I do not want to waste my my points on bridges. I don't use bridges much. There's really no point to it. So there's a lot of bridges you can see I have not bought. There are some I do have. They're all the ones that come with the game. You know, like these here. These come with the game. This one, it comes with the game. Excuse me. And it's probably the one that you would recognize for this ship. So we'll purchase that real quick. Go view it. And it's kind of like the Enterprise D bridge, but updated a little bit. And sometimes the load times onto your bridge are very long. I do not know why. But typically that's the case. Load times on loading bridges takes a while. So this is the what you would consider Enterprise D bridge that has been updated. As you can see, it has this little thingamajig here, which I have no idea where that came from, but there it is. The displays are rather large. In fact, I think they're very over enlarged. They do not need to be that large, and that's not even the Enterprise. I don't even know what ship that is. Then, of course, you have in the original series, or the original TNG series, you did not have this side area over here with panels and where displays and workstations. It was all just kind of paneling here on the side, and there were obviously a couple of seats on either side. This bridge only has one seat for the captain, apparently, but it's kind of that classic layout. At least it's close, and I think the view screen's a little small and ceiling's a little high. I like the wood paneling. That's nice. Gotta feel bad for Worf, you know, always standing here at the console. I would hate to have a job where I had to stand all day at a display like this. Come on, give me a chair. I guess he's Klingon. He can take it. And I'm guessing around here would be the conference room, but apparently on this bridge, no, it is a turbolift. And that goes nowhere. And the ready room should be on this side over here. Let's see if it is. Let's see, what is that? Yes, here it is. Here's the ready room. All the ready rooms look the same, but you can customize your ready room by going up to these shelves and do setup trophies, and then shelf 1 here. And if you have accolades or ships or whatever, you can put stuff on there. So I can put a Galaxy class ship on shelf 1, And then on, so there's a Galaxy class ship, and then on this shelf, oops, I'll put an accolade. Well, we only have one called Metreon Guest, so there you go. So you can kind of customize your ready room in that way. And there are other shelves somewhere. There are shelves down in the mess hall area. There's like a floor trophy that you can set up. But ready rooms are pretty much all the same. So anyway, here's that bridge. It's okay. It's cool. But there is an actual Galaxy class bridge, but I don't think I have it. So you got the Triumph, Battle, Diplomat. These all come with the game. And then beyond that, you're going to have to purchase some. Warship, Utopia, Key, Belfast. Some of these I have purchased. The Unity Bridge, Temple, and Nomad, and Virtue. I purchased those. I really like the look of the Unity Bridge. I'll show you that one. I'll probably use that. All these bridges I do not have, so... Here's the Order Bridge, Galaxy Bridge variant. So this is the bridge for that. But as you can see, it's 320 cryptic points. So I'm not going to purchase it, but you can see that's the basically the Enterprise D bridge. But it's still updated. It's got displays on the side, so it's like still updated. Justice Bridge is just a different color of it. Triumph is just a different color of it, basically. And some other bridges here. So that one looks cool, but again, I'd have to purchase that. I did purchase a couple of others: Blaze, Atlas, Pandora, Caucus, San Francisco Bridge, Zimmerman, Eves. Oh, and the Constitution, because I have the Constitution, because I purchased the Constitution ship. It came with a bridge, and I never showed you guys that. I guess I should have, but there, I just selected that bridge, so now we can go up to it. And this bridge is just awesome. You can put it, of course, on any ship, because you can use any bridge on any ship. But here's the Constitution Bridge. So this is the bridge of our ship now. We're flying with a Constitution Bridge. As you can hear, it's got the classic TOS sounds going on, a view screen sound, all the sensor sounds. Everything that you would hear from the original series. Captain's chair, which you can sit in. And I'm on the bridge, the TOS Constitution class bridge. And it's really nice. They did very well. The size is just right. It's not overdone like all those other bridges. These displays may be a little bit enlarged, but other than that, it's pretty much a good size. And so that also comes with other stuff. When I go to my turbo lift, for example, go to, let's say, the crew deck. It includes the TOS-looking crew deck. So go out. There's some crew members in my ship, and as you can see, it's a TOS-looking hallway, Constitution hallway. Here's Captain's quarters, just right here. So these are my quarters, just like Kirk would have. What is that? Oh, it's a baseball guy. And there's a globe of the world, a computer console. Sit down and do whatever I need to. Looks like it has a cracked screen, doesn't it? Or something. But anyway, this looks really good. They did a good job here in, putting all this together. So we come out and we go, can, explore all these areas. Here's a lounge. And you can talk. You've got the bartender chef. These are your DOFs, by the way. They've now included DOFs on the inside of your ship, so you can directly interact with your DOFs and do things like DOF missions and stuff from inside your ship, which is really cool. So here's the lounge. I can open the blast shutters and look out into space. What does this do? This is... I don't know what that is. Oh, it's my trophy. So I can set up a floor trophy right here. Fleet actions, well, I don't have anything. accolades, we do have that Doomsday accolade, or the Guardian of Forever accolade. There we go, look at that. Now I got a little Guardian of Forever in there. Whee, that's so cool. So it's kind of just like a trophy area to show your things you've accomplished and stuff. So that's cool. You can customize it a little bit. We can come out. Let's go this way. Or this way. You've got, you know, the Jeffries tubes. And you can actually use the Jeffries tubes. As you saw when I got close, I can use the Jeffries tube to get to other areas of the ship, actually. Here's the conference room. This would basically be your, like, ready room. As you can see, there's my trophies I set up for my ready room, which this takes the place of your ready room. So that's what that is. And other doffs and stuff you can talk to. Let's see, open the blast shutters. So that's your conference room. And the scaling is really nice on this. They did a good job. It's not too big, it's not too small. Here's sick bay. We can go to engineering real quick. Oops. Find a turbo lift. Engineering deck. Here's engineering. So there's that. This is what you would see, you know, from the original series. These, always wondered what these are. They're pretty much just power coils, or power things, and they would glow and do whatever in the show. But there's power conduits, basically. That's all it is. We never really saw the warp core. It's kind of was a place they just never showed. But these are like antimatter storage pods here and stuff like that. Kind of small engineering, but there it is anyway. Engineering lab. Let's see if there's anything else. I guess that's it. Oh wait. Oh, transporter room. So you got the transporter room. And from the transporter room, they've now included the ability you can select a small craft. So I can change my... Oh, I've got a SNR. Oh, don't do this to me now, game. Okay, so I am sorry for that cut there. As you saw before the cut, I was getting an SNR, or server not responding, and then I got disconnected from the game. And I hate it when that happens. Usually it happens before a patch or something. I don't know what the deal is, but those disconnects, they happen sometimes. So I apologize for that. But so this is the TOS Constitution Bridge, or ship, whole ship thing. Very nice, very, very nice. They've also got one for the Defiant, which I you know, have not purchased. But for my ship that we're flying now, I think the bridge I'm going to go with, and the one I like the best, is Unity Bridge. So I'm going to select that, and I will now show you guys the Unity Bridge. I think it looks very futuristic. It's very sleek. I like these curved column things on the top here. The displays, I think, pretty futuristic. Kind of transparent, see through them. There's displays everywhere. Got a lot of workstations on this bridge, that's for sure. I mean, look how many people can be on my bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I mean, look at that. I mean, just all the way around my ship. on my bridge. It's a huge bridge. It's very large, but I like the way it looks. So much space. And then a tiny view screen way back there. I think a view screen should be closer. There's no need for all this space here. Could bring the view screen closer to right here, and that would be fine. But here's my captain's chair and where I would sit. I think it's a cool looking bridge. It's got light animations and everything. I said before I thought this was the best looking bridge. I actually need to take that back. I think the best looking bridge is actually on the Odyssey now that that's been released. They have a really good bridge set on the Odyssey. That's just awesome. I don't have the Odyssey yet. That's one of the purchases I need to make, but I haven't got it yet. Eventually I will get it, and I'm going to have all 3 ships. And then with that, I'll get the bridge, and I can show you guys, you know, that bridge sometime when I get that. But for our ship and for Ensign Ricky, he's gonna use the Unity bridge. It's got nice windows up here to look out into space. So it's a pretty cool bridge. I like the way this bridge looks. I always have. It's been out for a long time in the game, and I just like the look of it a lot. So that's the bridge I'm gonna stick with. Again, I'm not really going to be visiting the bridge much, so I mean, you know, it's not completely necessary. Here's my ready room and my things I had up there, my duty officer reports console. Like I said, I wish you could customize your ready room even more, but you don't really get to do much in it or customize it too much. I'll show you guys the rest of the ship though and what it looks like. Where I just was. Since we went through the hallways of the Constitution, I'll show you the hallways on this, what it normally looks like. Here's the crew deck. So we come out now, depending on if you choose small, medium, or large, depends the size of your ship. On the inside of your ship, your decks and all that's, you know, how big it is, how much space there is and all that. I think I had medium, so kind of in between. What's in here? Let's see. These hallways are huge, that's for sure. So this is like my lounge area. You could call it 10 forward if you wanted. Just a place to hang out. Here's a bar. In fact, I have a bartender, and this person over here slumped over is my chef and doing weird stuff. I have no idea. I have a pot of water boiling. And that's my floor trophy. I can change it, of course. And these are shelves up here. I can put stuff. And then back here you've got just tables and stuff. Look out into space. It looks like it would be a forward deck. Come up here and you'll find a poker table. Although the game does not exist in this game, but maybe one day they'll put it in there as a mini game. But the table's there anyway. So let's see. I haven't explored every single room here, but it's pretty big. There's really not much reason to come onto your ship or come inside your ship. They're trying to create reasons by putting the DOF stuff inside your ship, basically giving you a reason to walk through your ship. But they've had to kind of forcefully create that because, I don't know, I guess they just haven't been that creative in figuring out what to do with the inside of ships. Here's the captain's quarters. So this is where I live, and got a lot of furniture. It's very big, a lot of space in here. Apparently I have a picture of that ship, and I just noticed I have, apparently I'm a bit of a botanist. I have flowers along my windows. How nice. And here's where I sleep. Big room. I don't need a room that big, but anyway, I'm gonna sleep right by the window. Again with the flowers everywhere. And there's my replicator, I guess. And this would be like the bathroom or whatever, but we don't have bathrooms in the future, maybe. I don't know. And I guess that's it as far as crew deck goes. We'll go to engineering. That's probably a little more interesting. And that's the end of the hallway. So that's all there is on the crew deck. Now to find a turbo lift. Hey, that's my room. Don't go in there. Just go to engineering. So the engineering deck is a little smaller. This is the size I think the hallways should be. Those other hallways were so huge, but this is the size the hallway should be. So the engineering deck has it right. I think this is engineering. Here we go. Yeah, there's my warp core. At the bottom of the warp core, but that's my warp core. There you go. That's the kind of classic look of the warp core. I think they could do a little more work on it to update it, but you get the idea what it's supposed to look like. Let's see what else. Sick bay is somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, here. Oh, no, this is engineering lab. So, engineering lab, I have no idea what that is, but there it is. This is my transporter room. Yeah, so that's the bridge. Well, the ship, not just the bridge. Bridge invitations, you can invite other people to your bridge, so you can all have a wonderful party on your bridge or through your ship or whatever. So that's bridge, crew deck. Back to the bridge. That's pretty much it. That's a tour of the inside of ships. So there you guys go. A whole entire episode on a few bridges and the inside of your ship. Obviously that's not all the bridges. There's tons of bridges and they're fun to play with, but they're not really necessary, and that's the problem. They haven't really made the inside of ships or bridges necessary. So it's fun to play around in, invite some people to your bridge, whatever, but you know, other than that, they're good to exchange and trade things. So for example, if you had someone on KDF, on the KDF side, you could invite them to your bridge. So it's a good place to invite people from other factions or anybody else. Invite them to your bridge, and then you can, you know, trade stuff with them easily, just to meet in one place. But that's about it. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed all that. Bridge request fulfilled.